barbecue and foot massage. Joe's barbecue and foot massage.
Hello everybody, today we're playing Welcome to Bloxburg on Roblox. I used to play this game all the time on this YouTube channel. Why am I walking slow? And today I am going to be showing you my house. So this is my house. Wait, I'll go into free cam actually. So this is my house, and as you can see it's on Sunset Point. There's a sign over there that says Sunset Point. And we'll just go round it. And we've got palm trees, we've got pool, and you will see some of the rooms. That's my avatar. Got two garages. Oh, and this, which is quite cool. So we're gonna start off by going in this garage here. There's nothing special in this garage, it's just a car. And if you're wondering what style this mansion is supposed to be, it's meant to be in the 1980s because that is one of my favourite decades. And then this is like some of my other cars, like my quad bike, motorbike, couch car, wheelchair. I don't even know why I have a wheelchair. And then we've got a racing car for some reason. We're gonna close this, and then we're just gonna discover what's on the outside. And then this is the bit I was telling you about. This is a really, really cool bit. So it's like got graffiti and everything made out of decals, and I did not know these changed. Like these spray cans changed. Like I was like so scared when I placed them down on my plot. I was like, hold on a minute, those have changed. That's well scary. But yeah, when you walk in, you're greeted with a massive hallway and a fine piano under a chandelier, which is quite cool. And I'm going to play Daring. This reminds me of one of my music teachers. We have a massive Scotland flag because I am Scottish.
Scotland forever!
Although you can't really hear it at the moment because my accent changes from time to time because I am also quarter English and quarter Italian. See, it's starting to come out now. But yeah, when I'm recording, it seems like to not come out. But aye, here's my little shelf of all my cool little trinkets. And we do have some custom made decals, so I made these two myself. So that's me in my bloxburg room. And that's me in like a game. I'm just gonna like show you all this. This is vinyls. There's this Taylor Swift vinyl. And then up here is the Welcome to Bloxburg 10th anniversary cake. I'm still learning how to use FreeCam. I feel like I'm learning everything these days. And then that's the meteor from the old Bloxburg, the giant seashell, the geode, which caused the big money hack. And yeah, we come in here. This is the kitchen, my favourite room, because I love to make salmon. No, I think that's no, it's not salmon. It's lobster, rock lobster. And we've got another door to the garage. And here's the light supply, which I think is quite cool. And like, it's locked for guests, and then so people can't come in here. And then we've got this dining room, which I do not use often because I'm always like building in this game. And we do have more. We've got this photo of Snow White, and we do have vinyl, like wall vinyl. So we've got Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, Queen, The Works, Strawberry Switchblade, Kate Bush, Hounds of Love. The Jones is meant to be the Smiths, and I don't know what Cold Winter is. In here's the kind of retro living room. Oh, and there's me promoting my game, Classic Roblox Simulator. Link to that is in the description. And I have made all of these photos as well. So I don't know why that's in here as well. But yeah, this is kind of like 1970s living room. And why is there a banana? You know what? Add candles. What the hell? Blow out the candles. That is scary, right? I'm gonna eat it. Love the candles on. So yeah, we've got. When did that happen? Okay, that's all. And then down here is my very unprofessional gym, and this is like the shower room with LEDs, which is quite cool, but I'm not going to turn them on. We've got kettlebells, dumbbells, what are these called? Exercise bags, and I forget what they're called. We've got a punching bag, yoga, ballet, whatever this is. I forgot what this is called. And then we've got treadmills. And also, you may notice I have way more money. I have $1 million. Look at that. I'm so rich. Wait, let me turn off this light, because I do hardly come down here too. I need to change the colours of that too. And we can also go outside into the back garden, and I'm currently growing a tree in my back garden. So we have a pool. Wait, I need to get into actual attire. There we go. Whee! And we have a hot dog. And I was going to say the ball disappeared, but the ball did not disappear. And the floating light just disappeared as well. And by the way, there's like nobody in this server because it's my own neighbourhood, and I will show you. Just me. And up here we have a slide. And then, love Bloxburg for this. They've kind of added little tykes, like houses, like we've got the cozy coop car, and then we have this bouncy castle thing. I know it's like a water slide, like a blow up water slide, and I can't even go down it. Maybe because I'm too tall. But yeah, and then we can go in here, and then I put a toy kitchen in there. I'm not going to go in there just because I really cannot be bothered, and I'm too big to go in there. We'll go down the slide though. Whee! And then we'll go jump on the trampoline. I think at one point I can do a flip. I don't know though. We'll just have to wait and see. Yep, there we go. And we've got a basketball hoop. And I've even turned off my joins too, so nobody will join me. We've got a little barbecue place, and these are not in line with each other. That is terrible. And that's it for the ground floor and the basement. Up here we have the second floor, and I don't know why this is open, but I'm going to show you it anyway. This is one of two little baby rooms, and I do need to move this. I will do it after the video. Obviously I'm too old to use any of the equipment in here because I am not a baby. And this room over here is basically the same but a different colour, and I do need to make this bed. But yeah, I don't even know how much this house is worth. 5.1, that's not even 5.1 million. That's 5,000, what am I even saying? 501k. That's how much this house is worth. And then we have another bedroom in here. And again, it's 1980s. And why is that on the bed? Who put that there? Honestly. Put it under there, where it's meant to go. So we've got Button Moon, and we've got Thomas the Tank Engine and friends, and then these glow in the dark stars. I used to have them. I think everybody used to have them. I mean, probably not the people watching this video because you have not experienced peak childhood, but yeah, Button Moon and Thomas the Tank Engine were peak shows in the 1980s. And then in here we have another room, and we have my special interest, Care Bears, and we also have My Little Pony because My Little Pony is so awesome. And we've got a little piggy bank here, and I tried to make a canopy, but it didn't really work. Although this is a canopy bed, but we also do still have glow-in-the-dark stars in here because every child should at least have glow-in-the-dark stars in their bedroom. In here's the laundry room. I only just built this, I can't even remember, like a couple days ago. But yeah, I also hardly do this. There was a bit of space and I couldn't really be bothered like staring at it. I had to do something with it. And then out here we have another, well, one balcony, one of two balconies, which is quite cool, and there's nothing to see. We do have a little reading place here featuring Alvin and the Chipmunks because that was another peak show in the 1980s. This video is just going to be about the whole 1980s. And in here is the bathroom. There's a really funny story about this. It was October last year. I was playing with one of my friends, and then I found this decal here, and I kept changing like the bathroom photo to that. And then when she walked in, she absolutely burst out laughing. It was quite fun. And we go up here now, and there's hardly anything up here. However, we do have another balcony, which is quite fun, and you can sit on it. And in here is my room, and I think it's the most coolest room in the house because we've got a lot of posters. I'll tell you, we've got Bon Jovi, Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, Bauhaus is under there, Susie and the Banshees, the Beatles, Blocks and Roses, which is a pod on Guns N' Roses, another Cold Winter poster, Top Gun, Queen, Bananarama, Cyndi Lauper, Def Leppard, Black Sabbath, ABBA's behind that, Alice Cooper, Journey, Motley Crue, Kiss, Quiet Riot, and Charlotte Bronte. I don't even know why Charlotte Bronte is there. And in here we have another bathroom. It is my ensuite, and I am very proud of my ensuite. And is there anything else I haven't shown you? Oh, I couldn't film because I've shown you everything in my house, basically, even the bits where nobody knows. Like, that's just crazy. But I think I'm just gonna stop the video here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later.
Joe's barbecue foot massage. Joe's barbecue